what's up? How is everyone doing? So guys, today I am not alone, as you can see. Guys, we were talking about something, okay, that made us laugh. So if you see us laughing, just it's not about you, okay? Yeah, so guys, as I said, I have with me here some beautiful people, and to my right is
Clarice.
She said right.
I don't know her right.
My right, your left.
Yeah.
To my right is Yara, and to my left is
Clarice. I've been here before, so this is my second time.
yes, and this is David's first time.
Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome. So guys, today we'll be sharing with you, okay, our thoughts and opinions about getting married to a man younger than you and a man 10 years older than you.
10 year plus.
Older. So guys, we'll be sharing our thoughts, and please, this is our thoughts, okay? We're not imposing it on anybody, so you do whatever you want to do, okay? We have the right to share our opinions about anything, and you also have the right to either take our opinion or do you, okay? So this is just our 2 cents, and we are not imposing it on you, okay? So yeah guys, let us begin this video. And please, before we start, click the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Guys, see, we're all wearing glasses. It wasn't planned though, but I'm in. I'm in. I'm
Let me
in.
say the truth. She started the trend. It's new one, so we should look for glasses and wear so that we'll look like her. So here we are, looking up to.
I mean, like, oh my gosh, guys, we are so beautiful. But yeah, let's just begin the video.
So the focus is on the lady, not on the guy.
Yeah.
Other than her.
Yeah.
So I believe that marriage is not something that you should go into if you're not ready. I know that the focus of this discussion is about the age difference, right? But I also think that we need to go sequentially. So when you want to get married, there are some things that you consider, and age is one of them. If you know that you're going to have problem with, for example, somebody older than you or somebody younger than you, you might as well just settle for somebody your age. Actually, I mean, there is no rule that says you have to marry somebody older than you have to marry somebody younger than you. So let's say, for example, you find yourself in that situation already. The guy is older than you or the guy is younger than you. What are the things that you would consider? I believe that the rule still applies, really. Even if you're married to somebody younger than you or somebody your age rather, it's still the same respect that you accord to the person that is your mate, that you will accord to the person that is younger or older than you. It is still the same love that you accord to somebody that is your age mate that you would accord to somebody of a higher age and a younger age. So the foundation and the characters are still the same, but they just play out in different scenarios. So the person is now older, the person is now younger, but it's still the same elements that you find. It's still the same essentials that you find in marriage that holds the marriage together. The age is not the problem here. Is the core values, right? That now is, you know, what should be the major focus. That's what I think.
Okay, well, adding to what she has said, age to me is not really a main thing when I consider marriage. You can marry someone younger or someone older depending on how they see life, and if their priorities or their values in the way they see life aligns with yours, then you can go ahead and marry them. But if you consider age to be a factor, then you can rule that out and look for someone within your age range. I in particular, I don't mind getting married to someone younger than me, but what I'll be looking in that is the man manly enough, because I like to be baby. I like to be baby. Like, I want to, if I'm in that mood, for someone to hold me, tell me that things are going to be okay, like just make me feel like I'm a child.
Tell me.
Just make me feel like a child. So if you're younger and you're manly enough to give me that when I need it, then I don't really mind the age, right? And then also, I think that there are particular ages that lack in experience. So in somebody in their early adulthood, say late teen years, 18, 19 and early 20s, they don't really have that experience in relationship or in being together with somebody than compared to someone who has lived like much longer. So they have certain experience, even though behaviors and experiences doesn't really come with age, or people don't really manifest characters depending on how long they've lived. But most of the times, the number of years people live, they have experienced certain things, and they will be able to understand some kind of things in particular situations that will make you understand, that will make you want to be with them. But somebody who is still growing, who is still learning life, they don't really understand how to handle particular situations. They might be getting angry so easily, they might place emphasis on things that are not really important to you at your age, and you just have to weigh it and see, does their character align with mine? Is this somebody I want to be with? And then age will not really play anything that is important to you. So yeah, that's my
okay. I think that you know, in as much as age shouldn't matter, okay, but I just think that there are things too that comes with age. Okay, in life, like you know, we say that age is just a number, but there's some wisdom, there are just some things that comes that comes with age, except you're just a very, very, sorry to say, like stupid or foolish person. Okay, but like if you live long if you live long enough on earth, there are just some things that comes with age. Okay, and getting married to somebody that is younger, I think it has its pros and cons. Likewise, getting married to someone that is older as well, like much more older than you, like, you know, 10 plus years. Getting married to someone younger than you, there are some certain things you need to look out for. Is this person going to be behaving like he needs a mommy in his life? You know, because when a guy is let's say in his early 20s, because naturally women mature more than men. Okay, like that is even proven. Okay, so a lot of men don't mature easily like here. So is this man going to be showing traits of a child, you know, like someone that needs mommy every time? And am I not going to be like the mom in his life? Okay, because let's say you are 30 years old and you are getting married, or like 40 years old, and you're getting married to a 20-year-old guy. One is you are established. Okay, this guy is just trying to find his way around life. All right, there are things that he might still want his mom to, like, you know, do for him or stuff like that. Yeah. So like, is he going to be like putting that on you? We know that like in marriage, yeah, people, like, you know, we are helping each other grow and all of that, but there are some good things too that come with it too, like, you know, him bringing the energy in your marriage, like this spark, because he's still like in tune with like the generation, because you might come from another decade and he is coming from like the present, and you know, is fast changing. Yes, so like, you know, he might be bringing like that, you know, that energy and that newness to your marriage and all of that. Another thing is, I think that some of them also might drain you financially, because one, they have not found their way around life, so they're still trying to figure out themselves. Okay, so like they might want to depend on you when it comes to money, because you are already like made because of where you are in life right now. So, you know, so like they have their own pros and cons, but at the end of the day, I think you should just know what you want. Okay, like, do you want this person, and know why you want that, because each of them comes with their own pros and cons. Just like marrying a man that is like 10 years older or plus, I feel like most of the times, like, people, society think that you, the woman, is there for the money. You know, that why, like, you know,
if the guy is rich.
Yeah.
I mean, if the guy is rich, if the guy is not rich, you're just not there for the money.
Yes. yes, and like most of the times, okay, like you rarely see women that are married to men like that are not rich.
Wow.
You know, like it's just like a guy getting married to like a lady that is way older than him. You rarely see a guy getting married to like a lady like 10 years older than him that does not have money.
Well, money is part of the attraction.
Yes, yes. Like aside from like maybe the physical looks, because there are some ladies that they are 40 but they still look, you know, 30, and there are some men that they are, you know, there are some men that they are 60 and 70 but they look, you know, 50 and 40. So aside from the look and everything, I feel like the money is also like, you know, one of the attraction there. So it is so rare for you to see, you know, someone of that age, you know, that, you know, doesn't have, and you are getting married to that person and that person doesn't have money. So I just feel like society wants to like tag the women as like the gold diggers, you know, that you are getting married to this man because of his money. You know, sometimes it might just be because you love him. Okay, and like this is what you want, maybe because your past experiences, like you've had, you know, your own share of experience, you know, dating younger guys, and it didn't work out, and you know that a matured man will definitely, most of them will take care of you. Just as Clarice was saying about, you know, if she is down, she wants someone to be there for her. A lot of young guys won't have that patience, but older guys will have that patience because they have experienced life. They have been in relationships and they know what women want. A lot of young guys don't know what women want.
So I have a question. So are you saying that, so let's reverse what you just said now.
Yeah.
So does that apply to ladies as well? A lot of younger ladies don't know what men want, because you're saying that a lot of young guys don't know what ladies want, right?
Yeah.
So does that apply to ladies as well?
I think that it does, but not as it is with the men, because as I said earlier that women mature like quicker in life than men. So as a woman, even because, you know, we are taught, at least from where we come from, Africa, you know, we've been taught, you know, how to do this, how to do that, because of, oh, your husband might not like this, your husband might not like that, oh, like don't bend like that.
But what she's saying is that most African homes train you for marriage.
Yes, they train.
That was before,
yes,
not now.
like before, like they train you for marriage, that even before you are even an adult, you just know what a man sort of wants. But a lot of guys were not trained like that. A lot of guys were just trained to maybe protect and provide. Like you need to provide for your family, you know, but they were not like taught, oh, like how to maybe care for your wife, you know, if she's like this, you know,
tiny things.
Yes, and those things are really important, you know, in marriage. But women were taught, oh, you know, you need to serve your husband like this. If he's coming back from this work, make sure that his food is ready, make sure that this is done, make sure that that is done, you know. So I feel like for the women, it is always there, at least for most like where we come from, you know, Africa. All right, I'm not speaking for everyone here, okay, so please don't misquote me, but like it is just mostly common where we come from, okay, that we were trained, you know, to, you know what a man wants and serve a man. But most men were not trained like that. Most men were just trained to provide for their families.
I don't agree totally with something that you mentioned, right?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, like the part where you said some guys that are younger don't have the knowledge enough to take care of
some guys.
Yeah,
you know,
and I think it's applicable to both. You really don't have to be younger or older to know how to do some basic things. It's the knowledge that you have. So if you are not I mean, we've seen men that are 50, 70 and they are still behaving like kids.
Definitely, yeah.
And we've seen men that are 20, 30 and they are mature enough to know what is right for them to do. I mean, you see a 80-year-old guy rape a 10-year-old child. Age is not a factor in that sense, because that's definitely not reasonable. So I think that it boils down to what are the information that you're exposed to and how you applying those information. Because at the end of the day, if you think that you want to get married because one, you're older, you're older, or age is not by your side, and the basic things that you're supposed to know, you don't know them. You're just going to be like every other person that gets married because they're older, and they just want to, you know, get married for marrying's sake. But if you don't go through the necessary things, the necessary steps to know that, okay, this is what is required of me as I'm getting into this marriage, you know, it is me serving the other person, it's not me wanting to be served. Because I think that's also the problem that we have. We go into the marriage with a lot of ideologies in our mind, that, oh, this person, I'm going to be pampered, and I get it. We want to be pampered, we want to be like babies and all of that. But if you are constantly in that zone of mind that the guy should be the one doing everything for me, I want to be treated like this, I want to be treated like that, and you're giving little to nothing in that relationship. You're more like a parasite, because you're legit feeding on that person, and you're not adding any value to that person. So age is important, because like they've all said, it comes with experiences, but at the same time you can have experiences and not have sense. Because what happens is that you've gone through those experiences, but you still repeat the same mistakes again and again and again. So experiences really are not enough. But what is, they say sense is not common, but I mean it is common. Everybody has common. But what are you doing, like with those experiences that you have had and everything? Because you so for example, you've dated like 10 ladies or 10 men, and you think that because you've dated 10 men, you've had experiences. No, dating countless people doesn't translate to experience. Exactly, doesn't make you an expert, right? I mean, all those things are a part of it, but not necessarily the core of marriage or relationship, right? So I believe that this is what I believe. If you want to get married, right, don't get married because you think you are ready. Because sometimes you think, oh, I'm ready, I'm almost 30, I'm almost 40, all of that. I mean, those things are not signs that you're ready. But also there's time to everything. There's time to get married, time to give birth, and all of that. So time also play a role in that as well. But at the same time, if what you need to have at that stage, you don't have it, you don't have any business getting married. Actually, if you are 30 and you don't have the basic things, you don't know how to provide financially, you don't know how to take care of a family, and it applies to both parties too. You don't know how to save, you don't know how to have conversation that will not raise that will not lead to an argument with the person. You don't know how to be, you know, you just don't have those necessary things. You don't have any business getting married.
You can't cook.
I mean, you can't cook. What's the parties?
I wanted to just point that out, because when I said you can't cook, I said, like, is it like a gender thing? Both men and women, I believe that if you can eat, you should know how to cook.
I mean, how have you been surviving? If you've been surviving by
if you can eat, you should know how to cook.
You should know how to cook.
Don't do this.
Tidy the house.
And don't do
not
this.
gender specific.
You can
get a
buy
chef.
food. Get a chef or buy your
Don't come and stress anybody's child.
I think you cannot have. See, I think another thing is expectations. Expectations are good. We should have expectations, but don't have unrealistic expectations of the other person, right? I mean,
because you say you're not perfect.
Exactly. And the problem still boils down to when we don't. Okay, so this is another segment, right? When you get married and you don't communicate your expectations. So probably you got married to somebody that is older than you, and you expect exactly what you want.
You just want them to imagine
like they read your mind. Like nobody is a mind reader. You need to open your mouth and talk.
You will legit get frustrated.
And I feel like most of these conversations should also be made before marriage.
Well, true.
Like there are some things that you should talk about before marriage, because some things, like, because if you communicate and this person is like this, like, no, I can't, you know, change, or not that you are going to want to change somebody, but I mean like you this in compromise. So if this person is so fixed that, you know, this person is not flexible, and you have told this person like things that you want, you know, and this person is saying like no, so like every single one of them says, bro, just move along, because that person will become worse in marriage. So, and you can't, you know, this and get into marriage like, oh yeah, you know, he's going to change now in marriage, or like this, she's going to change now in marriage. No, he will not change, she will not change. So like, just move along. And you know, like this is the point I was making before. I wasn't saying that, you know, that age is like everything, you know, that maybe when you are 40 or 50 then you are wiser than everything. No, there are some younger folks that are really, you know, wiser than those that are older. Okay, as you said, there are some older people that do, you know, like foolish things that they shouldn't be doing, but they are old and we believe that they shouldn't be doing that because of age. But even though they are of that age, they are still doing that. Okay, I was just, you know, outlining like the pros and cons. Okay, like if you want to date or like marry someone younger or older, you should know the things that you're looking for, because like just list out the pros and cons, because sometimes too an older man can come off as being too bossy, too controlling, you know, too controlling,
especially when they have children.
Yes,
they have experiences with their children, and you're that young, you're at that age group, they want to treat you like that child. Not, they might not do it intentionally, but they know the mistakes that children make, and so they want to make sure that you don't get into that kind of situation. But then you feeling like I am a wife, I am not a child, you shouldn't be telling me this. Even if you have to tell me this, it shouldn't come off the way you're telling me.
Exactly. You know, you should talk to me as a wife, don't talk to me as your child. So just like the other men who know how to probably sometimes take care of you and all of that, they might also come off as controlling, as manipulative, you know, as bossy and all of that. And these younger ones too might want to come off as being too needy, okay, and also, you know,
and clingy,
or like, and also, you know, being also like, you know, bringing that energy and that vibe that you need in that relationship. So they have their pros and their cons. Okay, so at the end of the day, you just have to choose what you can handle, what you want. If you know that you don't mind, you know, being with someone that is younger, go for it. If you don't mind being with someone that is older, go for it, regardless of what anyone is saying. Okay, I mean, like, live your life. Okay, don't, you know, bother yourself with what people are saying. Maybe, oh, he's too young for you, or he's too old for you. You know where you're coming from, you know what you want. Okay, so just go for it. I am for going, like, getting married with a younger guy or with an older guy. For me, I think that you should just do you. You know you better than anybody else. Okay, so if you think that it will work for you based on whatever, based on things that you know that you want and you need, go for it. So that is my opinion.
The boss has spoken. So whatever she says. I don't really mind getting married to older or younger person. Like I said, you just have to be manly. I want to be taken care of. I'm very traditional. I want to be female. I want to be treated that way. So whether young, my age, or older,
just come off,
come off as a man.
Yeah.
Come on, a man.
So I believe that let me see myself. This is my own final thought, that marriage is not beans
at all.
So you need to understand that marriage is not it's not a feeling. Yes, it's not something that you should just go into.
Feeling go.
So you cannot put your sense in the house. You have to go with your sense. So understand that. And really, age, I don't know why age is a thing, but I don't believe age is a thing, and age should be a thing. Because what is the use of somebody that is older and does not have sense? And what is the use of someone that is younger and does not have and cannot reason? So my own is that if you're going to get married to anybody, both parties really know what you're looking for. Are you going to put this in the video?
They have to see us enjoying life.
Know what you want, know what you're going to going for, know what is important to you, know what is essential. There are some things that are just very petty, right? And if the partner or your partner doesn't know those things, it's going to cause a lot of problem in your marriage. So see, my advice for you or to you is that don't really fixate on the age and forget what is essential. If the guy cannot cannot provide, because providing is an essential value of a man.
Yes.
Right? If you yourself cannot stand up to providing when the guy cannot provide, you're not ready to get married.
Help me. Like,
you know, if you're not, there are just some basic things that you should have. Go and read about them.
And also things that are important to you, as she said, because aside from the fact that providing is like a natural thing, like a common thing, because that's what a fundamental thing rather, because that's what God, you know, even mandated for men, okay, to do. All right, so like aside from that, you should know the things that are important to you, as she said, because some things that are important to me might not be important to you. Okay, so know what you want, as she said, and if you see it, whether in a younger guy or a guy that is 10 years older than you, please go ahead. See, enjoy yourself, be happy. You don't want to be enjoying marriage, you want to be happily married. So if you find that happiness with a guy or younger than you, please by all means go. If you find it in a guy that is also 10 years older than you, please by all means go, as long as you know that that is what you want and nobody is forcing you to do that. Please go ahead and do that. So that is our take.
Yeah, and I have one more thing to say.
Yeah,
that so tying it to being a Christian, because I'm a Christian, I'm a bold Christian. Okay, so
we are all Christians.
We are.
Yeah, we're Christians, guys. So see, marriage is destiny, and marriage has a purpose, and the purpose for marriage really is to achieve God's purpose. Is to glorify God.
Yeah.
And if your partner doesn't see it like that, or even if yourself, as you've not come to that realization that marriage is not for you to just come and enjoy and just sit down and just
just chop life
and just chop life. You're missing the point here. You're not ready to get married, okay?
That's why you should not be unequally yoked as well.
So yeah, you need to know the essentials of marriage.
You cannot be unequally yoked, because your belief systems will be different, and that one is another topic on its own, because that marriage is already crumbling from the beginning. If you're unequally yoked, if you're a Christian and you get married to an unbeliever,
see, that one
will not be.
Yeah, I mean that one is even a thing. If you're even if you're a Christian, the person is a Christian, you can still be unequally yoked.
Yeah.
Because if your thinking is different,
you're
unequally yoked.
Unequally yoked.
If you have a different mindset, you're equally yoked.
Yeah.
See,
you have to know what you want. Like, see it and pray about it as a Christian now. Prayerfully seek, you know, God when it comes to marriage.
Yeah.
Don't just go into marriage because of
equal yoke.
Yes. Prayerfully, else, my sister. Oh my God, you're gonna suffer in that marriage, you know. So you have to actually, as a Christian, you know, prayerfully seek the face of the Lord concerning that man that you want to get married to, whether he is telling you that he loves you and he's showing it and everything. But people can switch up on you like NEPA. People don't know NEPA. NEPA is, you know, the power holding company. Electric. NEPA is like VLEG. You know, VLEG don't listen, switch up on us here.
Yeah.
But the NEPA in Nigeria, they'll just take the light and bring it back. Take the light and bring it back. So if you don't, you know, seek the face of the Lord concerning this your life partner, because you see, salvation and marriage, they can lead you to heaven or hell. Salvation, marriage, these two things, they are so important. So they are not what you should even joke about. See, instead of you to go and get married to somebody that will lead you to hell, please remain single and go to heaven.
Is almost
okay
down, so bye guys.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Our battery is getting low. It's actually low, so thank you so much for watching, and I will leave their Instagram handle in my description area down below, and our wonderful Debbie here has, you know, a jewelry line. I'm gonna leave her business page too.
Yeah, rock my
yes. You know, I'm gonna leave it down there. Please guys, follow her, patronize her, and we'll be back. I will drag them back here next time for us to, you know, talk about something else. If you have any topic you want us to talk about, please leave it in the description area down below, or send me an email or a DM. thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Okay, and leave your comments what you think about it. Is it okay for you to marry someone younger or older, 10 years older than you? And you know, your opinions. I mean,
unequally,
as I said, you don't have to accept what we have said. You have a mind of your own, so do you. All right, so just leave it in the comment section and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye guys.
Bye.
So what's the topic again? What's the topic of discussion?
100 times. She started telling her about this topic like 3 weeks ago.